Watch it like that.
And United States Steel Corporation. Additional funding is provided by Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company and the Strake Foundation. This special program was made possible by major grants from Great Western.
Can prevent quackgrass from stealing up to 50% of your yield next fall. At the 1 quart rate, you'll control quackgrass roots and all without carryover. When quackgrass is the problem, Roundup is your solution. Roundup herbicide, as affordable as it is effective.
Wednesday night at 7, Charlton Heston and Henry Fonda lead America into war on Midway. The Flying Misfits, starring Robert Conrad, will return after these messages.
Some people like the taste of Coke, and some people like the taste of Pepsi, but some people go out of their way for the taste of RC.
The American dollar is easy, but if you want the Russian ruble, or Japan's 500 yen, or Seychelles' 10 rupees, if you want the coins that are legal tender in over 100 countries, you can either travel the world or telephone the Franklin Mint for coin sets of all nations. The Franklin Mint has done it for you. Worked with central banks and government officials of over 100 countries, collecting every available coin minted today to assemble the ultimate collection of modern world coinage. Each coin mint fresh. Each coin sealed in its own cachet. Each cachet officially stamped, date canceled, and postmarked in the issuing country. Heads or tails, you win. Of course, coins of all nations will intrigue numismatic collectors, but we ask all of you to contemplate the humble coin. It is art. The Lipizzan stallion, for example, on the Austrian 5 shilling is exquisite engraving. It is history, whether Germany's great statesman Adenauer or Korea's Sejong King, creator of their alphabet. It is national symbols, from the Czechoslovak lion to Singapore's lion. It is travel, a coin's eye view of the world, from the Great Wall of China to New Zealand's kiwi bird to Malta's 15th century Desa galleon. Above all, it is fascination for young minds and old. If money talks, here is endless conversation for your family to treasure now and in years to come. 4 handsome hardbound cases accompany the collection for storage and easy reference. No added charge. Start your collection with one free phone call. 1-800-453-8800. Each month we'll send you 2 issues, each only $13.95, a price that covers it all. Reference material, mint fresh coins, cachets, stamp, foreign postmark, and all customs charges. Order by credit card or pay COD. There's no risk. Each issue has the Franklin Mint's return assurance. Call 1-800-453-8800. To coin a phrase, you're in the money.
It's Wick's summer sale and clearance, with savings of 10 to 50% on hundreds of home furnishings. And look, when you buy one of these special $699.95 sleepers, Wick's will give you the matching $499.95 love seat free. Both sofas open to queen-size sleepers with a matching love seat free. Unexpected quality, spectacular savings in Wick's summer sale and clearance.
Wick's, surprisingly Wick's.
Milk's got the kick that gives you more.
Health kick.
More nutrition in every pore.
Health kick.
The calcium in milk helps me stay in shape. I'm looking good, baby, feeling great.
Kick. So get on a health kick, let it pour. America's favorite health kick. Get on a health kick, milk's got more. Have more milk, 'cause milk's got more.
1 in 6 alcoholics seeks medical care, because with treatment, they have a good chance of conquering the deadly disease they suffer from. But without that treatment, the other 5 can only look forward to something else. Call Care Unit. Nobody cares the way we do.
The year was 1942.
Our only hope for victory is one massive strike at Midway.
And the Japanese were planning an attack that would change the course of World War II.
I'm convinced Yamamoto's target is Midway.
you send our carriers to a Japanese ambush, the entire west coast of White Island will be wide open for invasion.
Midway, starring Charlton Heston, Henry Fonda, James Coburn, Hal Holbrook, and Robert Mitchum. Wednesday night at 7 on Receptive Channel 9.
Wednesday night at 7, Charlton Heston and Henry Fonda lead America into war on Midway. The Flying Misfits, starring Robert Conrad, will return after these messages.
Great stories to read and all the program information you need in the new issue of TV Guide.
That's entertainment.
There's a big difference between these two boxes. This box contains a Curtis Mathis, which means you get more than just a quality TV. You get our entire home entertainment center.
With trained sales professionals, a complete service department,
free delivery and installation,
and our exclusive 4-year warranty.
The fact is, you get a box full of differences with Curtis Mathis. Curtis Mathis, a little more expensive, but worth it.
If you were to conduct a survey anywhere in the world to identify the #1 super premium beer, you'd pick Milwaukee, Beer Town, USA. The Milwaukee Journal did just that, and the #1 super premium brand is Heilemann Special Export. I repeat, the #1 super premium beer in Milwaukee, where people really know beer, is Heilemann Special Export. Think it over. You can travel the world over and never find a better beer.
There's never been a crisp like this. It's crispy, crispy wheats and raisins.
Taste the delicious honey-touched raisin cereal with the crispiest, crunchiest flakes around.
There's never been a crisp like this. It's crispy wheats and raisins.
Ignition on.
There's a new airline serving Minneapolis-St. Paul International. One that can take you to more than 30 cities across the Southeast without taking you through big, crowded airports. A full-service airline with advanced seat assignment, a generous frequent flyer plan, and some of the lowest fares going. Minneapolis and St. Paul, meet Piedmont, recently chosen America's Airline of the Year. With daily service through Charlotte, we're your best way yet to the Southeast.
Good evening, I'm Rod Grams in the Channel 9 Newsroom. Coming up on Primetime News tonight, baseball's All-Star Game will be played tomorrow night at the Metrodome in Minneapolis. And tonight, the festivities are already in full swing. We'll have several live reports from around the Twin Cities on what's going on. In other news tonight, surgery over the weekend has confirmed that President Reagan has cancer, but doctors say that the operation was a success in removing it. And a major economic development may be on its way to Duluth. We'll take a look at all these stories and more on Primetime News tonight at 9.
Hi, everybody. This is your old buddy, Mickey Rooney, with Legs and Miller in the wackiest musical to come around since your grandfather paid a nickel for an ice cream cone. It's called Sugar Babies. It's belly laughs, belly dancers, pie in the face, drop your pants, gorgeous scams, snap the garter, and wave the flag. Earl Wilson of the New York Post calls it the funniest show he's ever seen. If you don't like a good time, don't come to see Sugar Babies, but we'll be looking for you.
Is chocolate great? Is peanut butter better? Have it all, starting with scoop after scoop of Queen's Choice Hard Ice Cream. Smooth peanut butter topping and rich chocolate sauce. Creamy whipped topping, chocolate crunch, and a cherry. The chocolate peanut butter crunch. So altogether delicious, you'll wonder where it all went. Try it yourself at Dairy Queen.
Crow Wing, Minnesota, and Old Milwaukee both mean something great to these guys. Crow Wing means northern pipe, big and mean, and Old Milwaukee means a great beer, cold, crisp Old Milwaukee beer, and smooth, golden Old Milwaukee Light. It's a beauty.
And Old Milwaukee.
And Old Milwaukee Light.
Taste as great as their name.
You know, doesn't get any better than this.
Wednesday night at 7, Charlton Heston and Henry Fonda lead America into war on Midway. The Flying Misfits, starring Robert Conrad, will return after these messages.
The family's back.
Me too.
And our Border Monroe. For a new fun season, join the family.
Me too.
And him too.
Saturday night at 6:30.
David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. We asked 3 book experts to put a price on this edition.
The raised spine is the giveaway. That's quality binding. $30.
The illustrations are superb. Excellent typography. $35.
The paper is fine milled. The end papers are unusual. A first-class job. $35.
Franklin Library proudly confounds the experts with a revolution in publishing. Goethe, Hardy, Hawthorne, 50 of the world's great books in a remarkable collector's edition are yours for...
$30.
$35.
$35.
No, for only $12.50 each. Less than the cost of many ordinary hardcover books. Each masterpiece individually designed, fully bound with hubbed spine, handsome end papers, gilded edges, superb illustrations, fine milled paper to last for generations. $12.50 each. As much as art on your wall or fine furniture in your room, a library of great literature marks a superior home. But great literature does even more. It feeds the mind. The vision of genius enters young minds and old. Wuthering Heights, Poe, Huck Finn. What can compare to the unforgettable adventure you take in the pages of a great book? We believe the collector's library of the world's great books belongs in every home. So we've made ordering easy and completely without risk. Simply call 1-800-453-1600. Franklin Library will send you each month another volume of the collector's library, each only $12.50. Order by credit card or pay COD with a $1 service charge. You may return any book for any reason within 30 days. The fine library of your dreams is only one phone call away. Call 1-800-453-1600.
Kemp's knows how much you like almonds and chocolate. So they've coated crunchy toasted almonds with rich, pure Swiss chocolate and blended them with smooth and creamy vanilla to make Kemp's Vanilla Swiss Almond. It's like having your favorite toppings inside. Vanilla Swiss Almond, a new limited edition ice cream from Kemp's that tastes as good as you think it will.
Go for the lean. Arby's tender, juicy lean roast beef. Lean. Be lean. Be a lean dream. Lean dream. Eat leaner at Arby's with Arby's delicious lean roast beef. Eat lean, feel terrific. Be lean. Eat lean. Eat lean. On the lean team. Lean Arby's. Go for the lean. Go for Arby's. Lean on into Arby's.
Friends, listen to this. We have the low prices, we have the low down payments, we have the low monthly payments, we have the easy financing, and the great big trade-in allowances. Well, that's what's going on during our summer celebration right here at Viking Chevrolet in Fridley. Look at this car, a brand new 1985 Chevrolet Celebrity. Oh, do I love the payment? $49 down, $199 a month. How about the price? $8,188. So what do? Let's pick the phone and let's call the hotline, 786-6100.
Wednesday night at 7, Charlton Heston and Henry Fonda lead America into war on Midway. The Flying Misfits, starring Robert Conrad, will return after these messages.
Some people like the taste of Coke, and some people like the taste of Pepsi. But some people go out of their way for the taste of RC.
One of the operators here is getting ready to take your order for the best-sounding offer Time magazine has ever made. Part of it is right here in my hand. But first, watch this, and I'll be back to show you the rest.
You like to keep up with what's going on in the world, don't you?
You bet.
Well, if you call this toll-free number, you get Time magazine for more than 40% off the cover price.
Sounds good to me. I'll take it.
I'm not through. You actually get that discount for over half a year, 27 issues. So you know what's going on in the world. In the nation, with politics, interesting people, the latest movies, your health and technology. With all the color and insight that only Time can deliver.
That's for me. I'll take it.
Wait. You get Time's eagerly awaited Man of the Year special and Images 85 with the year's most memorable pictures.
Great. I'll call.
Not so fast. Wait till you see this.
What?
The official Statue of Liberty pin. It's yours, free.
Terrific. I'll call.
Hold on. You haven't seen your other free gift.
You gotta be kidding.
No, we're not. It's Time's Micro FM headset radio. Also free with your paid subscription. Remarkably compact, but with great reception and big, high-fidelity sound.
I'll take it.
Wait a minute. It comes complete with hideaway headphones and carrying case. All free. And all you have to do is call 1-800-541-2000.
Now?
Now. That's Time for more than 40% off, including the 2 special issues and a free Statue of Liberty pin and a free micro headset radio with headphones and case. All for 4 easy payments of just $7.49.
Hello? I'll take it.
Hi, I'm Jenny here at Time Magazine. Didn't I tell you it was a great offer? Time at over 40% off the cover price and the 2 special issues, plus the Statue of Liberty pin and the incredible micro headset radio. They're both yours, free. But call now. I can't hold on to this offer much longer.
Kids are our biggest fans, but when our biggest fans are missing, everyone loses. I'm Mike Smithson, and together with Channel 9 News and Country Club Markets, we've joined the fight to recover missing children. Many have already been found through the Missing Children's Network. So watch Channel 9 News primetime special segment and look for the Missing Children's posters at any of the 45 Twin Cities Country Club Market locations. Join us in this fight and we'll win.
Can we have your autograph?
Sure.
Look for the Missing Children's poster at your neighborhood country club market.
We now return to the conclusion of the Flying Misfits with no further intermissions.
This is the news leader for the Rochester area. This is the Newswatch 10 Nightside Report with John Bigelow, Shelley Tankoff, meteorologist Mike McClellan, and Randy Winter.
Good evening. President Reagan continues to do very well in his recovery from weekend surgery. In fact, one official says he's on a roll.
John, White House spokesman Larry Speakes delivered what's becoming a standard report on the president's condition. Speakes says Reagan's condition is excellent, his vital signs are stable, and his spirits are good. He got more good news from his doctors today when they removed the tubes that he had been fed through. And while it's not meat and potatoes, the apple juice, gelatin, and popsicles Reagan's now allowed to eat are a welcome change. Meanwhile, Vice President George Bush visited his boss for about 45 minutes today, the first time Bush has seen Reagan since the operation.
Dramatic, the way this recovery is taking place. I got up there, and we were prepared to wait, and out came the president to greet me, walking, and sat in a straight-back chair and looked very well indeed. I think the main point is that he was clearly read up and concerned about the various problems, just as if he were sitting there in the Oval Office.
Bush says the two discussed the budget deficit, agriculture problems, and other issues. Reagan's first public appearance is scheduled to be a meeting with the Chinese president next week. First Lady Nancy Reagan paid a visit to the United States aircraft carrier America today. It's all part of her continued campaign against drug abuse, and it's also an effort to show that it's business as usual despite the president's recent operation. Mrs. Reagan was greeted by hundreds of sailors who cheered her, and during the visit she was giving a huge get-well card for her husband, signed by most of the 5,000-member crew.
Efforts to enact major cuts in the federal deficit this year may be in trouble. Congressional budget talks collapsed tonight after House and Senate negotiators failed to reach agreement on possible spending cuts. Senate bargainers rejected a bottom-line offer from the Democrat-controlled House, and House negotiators accused the GOP-run Senate of continuously changing its targets. Senate conferees had spent the day picking over the House's latest compromise offer, complaining that it violates the framework worked out with President Reagan. The president had hoped for agreement by Friday. Senate Budget Committee Chairman Pete Domenici is upset with the whole mess.
We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. We need a little time. If you were to ask me, do I have a plan? Do I know a way? No, I don't. I've never been in one of these where at the final, when the final gun went off, that I didn't have something, I say to you, Chairman Gray, but I don't. And I don't know how to get from where we are to where I have something to offer. I just don't believe that we can start where you started today and get there.
William Bradford Reynolds won't have to worry about winning confirmation as Associate Attorney General. Tonight, the Reagan administration gave up on its efforts for Reynolds' nomination for the Justice Department's third-ranking post. His name had failed to clear the Senate Judiciary Committee 3 times. Some congressmen and civil rights organizations have accused Reynolds of refusing to enforce civil rights laws, charges he denies.
A Pine Island youth is dead tonight as the result of a car-truck accident this afternoon. 15-year-old Daniel Trolley was killed when the bike he was riding was struck by a truck at the intersection of County Road 11 and Woodland Drive in Pine Island. According to the Goodhue County Sheriff's Department, the accident occurred shortly after 1 this afternoon. Trolley apparently turned his bike onto County 11 and didn't see the truck, which was driven by 22-year-old Jeffrey Pitzer of Rochester. The truck hit the bike and then rolled over into a ditch. Trolley was pronounced dead at the scene, while Pitzer was seen and released at St. Mary's.
Whether Minnesota should have a state lottery is an economic and a moral issue. Governor Rudy Perpich says a lottery would be one way to finance a light rail transit system and for a proposed $1 billion shopping and entertainment complex in Bloomington. Proponents of a state lottery say it could bring in up to $180 million a year in tax revenues. Well, State Representative Gil Gutnick, an independent Republican of Rochester, says no to a lottery for any reason.
First of all, there has never been an example where any government has used a lottery or lottery revenues to replace some other tax. The fact of the matter is the lottery has always been brought in to finance some kind of new program. I can give you probably a dozen reasons why I'm against a lottery. First of all, I don't think it's the responsibility of elected officials to deceive the people that they were elected to serve. And we know that the only way that a lottery can succeed is using some rather deceptive advertising.
22 states have either or have been authorized to operate state lotteries. Next month, neighboring state Iowa will begin operating its lottery.
Still ahead, computer hacking catches up with some New Jersey youths.
And we'll hear from a local teacher who spent the past year teaching computers to others. Stay tuned.
Climb aboard the Chartreuse Caboose. It's brand new. The Chartreuse Caboose featuring Minnesota's first authentic Philadelphia steak sandwich. Thinly sliced steak heaped on a toasted Italian roll. It's great with one of the many delicious ingredients, hot and made to order just the way you like it. Enjoy your sandwich with their tuxedo taters, soup, or maybe a brownie. Eat in or carry out, you'll love their steak sandwiches. And mention this ad and receive a free liter of soft drink with any sandwich purchase. Get on the right track with the Chartreuse Caboose.
Everybody has clearances, but only Dodge has the knockout clearance, with knockout deals on great Dodge cars and trucks, plus added savings with 8/8 financing on the revolutionary Dodge Lancer, the American performance sedan with front-wheel drive, Euro styling inside and out, and an irresistible yearning for the open road. Dodge Lancer with 8/8 that can make your monthly payments as low as $152 a month, and with $550 protection standard. Olds and Pontiac, put the gloves on. Your Viking Land Dodge dealer.
If you subscribe to the American dream, you should subscribe to the Wall Street Journal. Every business day, the Journal helps your American dream come true with complete coverage of your business, your money, and much more. Call toll-free 800-342-4242 and get 6 months of the Journal for $56. That's $750 off the cover price. 6 months, just $56. Call 800-342-4242 now for the Wall Street Journal.
We've got what it takes, true value. We've got what it takes. We've got what it takes to make it easy. We've got what it takes to make it good.
During July, get a Woods Wire 50-foot telephone extension cord reel for just $3.99. Look for the Hardware Value of the Month banner at participating True Value hardware stores.
We've got what it takes, true value.
An area farm couple is in the nation's capital tonight, ready to sing the song they've written in praise of the nation's farmers to congressmen. Donna Reed has spent much of the summer making appearances and showing the video of Countryman to a number of groups. She and her husband Denny traveled to Washington, D.C. today to visit with lawmakers and to pass along information and problems that farmers are dealing with. Denny Reed, who farms about 180 acres himself, says the lawmakers need to be made to understand the farming situation.
As long as we drive around the country and we see corn growing and beans growing, people say, well, there's not a problem, it's still there. You know, they're still farming. The problem is when you go to sell that crop, you do not get the return that's needed to offset the investment to put that crop in. And you cannot continue to do that year after year.
The Reed should be in Washington for the remainder of this week.
School may be out for the summer, but for some area teachers, their work year is just winding down. The four have been on sabbatical for the past year while working in a teaching capacity with IBM in Rochester. Jeff Brangman of Lord, Dick Sheets from Willow Creek Junior High, Bill Sears of John Marshall, and Kathy Erdahl from Pine Island have spent the past year teaching area school children and teachers, as well as IBM employees, computer literacy. For Brangman, it was a year well spent.
Even if I wouldn't teach computers, and I will be doing some of it when I go back to school, but even if I wouldn't, just the knowledge that I've gained and the ability that my ability to use computers and making my life easier as a teacher is well worth every minute that we put in out here this year. But I think over and above that, and more importantly, what I'm going to be able to share with the kids in terms of computer education and computer literacy and knowledge about computers is what it's really been all about.
The teachers will wrap up their duties with IBM the week of August 19th in time to return to their own classrooms for the school year. Between now and then, they will be training their replacements. The script is out of the recent movie called War Games, only this time it's not a fantasy, but reality. In New Jersey, 7 teenagers were arrested for allegedly using their home computers to exchange stolen credit card numbers, information on how to make free long-distance phone calls, and even coded Pentagon phone numbers. Police confiscated home computers from the 7 youths, and information in the machines indicates at least 630 other people nationwide are involved. The youths were arrested for violation of a 4-month-old New Jersey law making it illegal to gain access to a computer system without authorization. Because of their ages, they were charged with juvenile delinquency.
2 positive notes on the economy tonight. Personal income is up, and so are housing starts. The Commerce Department says personal income last month rose by 0.5%. And it says builders began work on new homes last month at an annual rate of 1.7 million units. The seasonally adjusted June numbers are a jump of nearly 2% over May starts. One local builder says the reason for the upswing is obvious.
Coming down like they are, people are starting to talk, and now is a real good time to buy a new house because of the interest rates. And if you are thinking about buying, you should jump on the bandwagon right now because interest is down to about 11.5% rate, which is the lowest we've had for 3-4 years.
Nationwide, delinquencies on mortgage payments have been on the increase, but that trend hasn't been seen locally. Bankers say careful planning is why.
As far as Eastwood State Bank is concerned, I think due to the fact that we've had really rather tight policies over the last 1 year to 18 months, just in the last few months we've really been in quite a good position. We have not had too many delinquencies.
Bankers also say that some of the increase in delinquencies may simply be attributed to an increase in the number of requests for financing.
Well, rain's on the way. It's just a question of when. Mike will be along next to tell us.
And then later, the Magic Kingdom turns...
I am not going to get it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no way am I going to get it. I'm going to fight it. I'm not going to get it again this year.
You don't look so good.
When the tough get sick,
I've got the flu.
the sick get tough with Tylenol Flu. With maximum strength flu medicines plus extra strength Tylenol for the flu's tough aches and fever.
I am not getting sick. I'm not getting the flu.
Got the flu? Get tough on your flu with Tylenol Flu.
Oh, I see you're drinking Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Well, that's what you call it. I call it a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, but you are getting all the nutrition you need in the morning.
I get a breakfast that tastes great.
You get a low-fat breakfast with 19 vitamins and minerals.
I get creamy milk chocolate. I get cafe mocha. I get...
Right, but see, we're trying to tell people how nutritious Carnation Instant Breakfast is. It has no preservatives or artificial flavors.
Maybe that's why it tastes so good?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how to eat an Oreo. First you twist it, then you lick it, then you dunk it, Mom said chocolate isn't good for dogs. But you can have the rest of my milk.
Oreo, unlock the magic.
Nabisco.
Ricola.
All-natural Ricola herb cough drops from Switzerland. Now available in more convenient locations.
I just wasn't satisfied with the way my headache medicine was working. And then my doctor told me about a medicine called Arutis.
Of all the prescription pain medicines, 82% of doctors surveyed have prescribed Arutis. And now it's available in a non-prescription strength. Potent new Arutis KT. Just 25 milligrams is as effective as 400 milligrams of Motrin IB, 440 of Aleve, or 1,000 milligrams of extra-strength Tylenol.
Now I've got Arutis KT.
New Arutis KT, the potent medicine for pain.
You're reading cereal. Congratulations. You're trying applesauce. Congratulations. You're ready to graduate from starter formulas to Carnation follow-up formula. No formula is more nutritious. It's rich in calcium for healthy bones. And it's priced up to 20% less than the leading formulas. So dig in. You've graduated to Carnation follow-up formula. The right formula at the right time. Also available in soy.
You're going to have to open that bag, ma'am.
Well, if you insist. Plump, delicious Sunsweet bite-sized pitted prunes. Sunsweet, always a sweet idea.
When's the best time to buy a refrigerator? Now, when America's best-selling brand Kenmore is on sale at Sears. This large capacity Kenmore is only $10.99.99 with ice, crushed ice, and water through the door. This one is only $6.99.99 with a free ice maker. It's the lowest price ever, and get 0% finance charge on both till March with your Sears card. Save on the brand that's in 1 out of 2 American homes. Kenmore. Now is the best time to buy, but only at Sears.
A whole new year of hope begins.
Call Geiger.
What? No. With the return of a familiar face.
Let me know if I reel off something original.
And it's like he never left.
Does he look like George Clooney? Who? George Clooney.
I don't know who that is.
Monday nights, there's only one drama worth watching.
I'm moving for custody. They're not taking my daughter.
And that drama is on CBS.
Maybe you should lose custody.
Golden Globe nominee for Best Drama.
Miss me?
Chicago Hope. It's back, and it's all new. Next Monday.
You're on CBS.
For city dogs and city cats, this city can be inhumane. Please give all the help you humanly can to the Humane Society of New York.
Why aren't you driving a Ford Windstar?
Windstar has it all. The most powerful engine of any minivan and over 40 standard safety features.
It's one of the safest minivans on the road today.
One of the best values, too. Now get a Windstar loaded with features and save $1,350.
5 out of the top 10 and counting best-selling cars and trucks are at your tri-state quality Ford dealer.
Kind of makes you wonder.
Why aren't you driving a Ford?
During the Nissan National Clearance, we're teaching all our salespeople to say, yes!
Yes!
To just about anything. Say you want to lease a Nissan Maxima with 0 down.
With enthusiasm. Yes! Yes!
And let's say you want payments of just $299 a month.
Yes!
Or maybe you want a Pathfinder for 0 down and $299 a month.
Yes!
And you want to take your time.
No!
Right. The Nissan National Clearance ends January 2nd.
Today's game sponsored locally by your tri-state quality Ford dealers and by Nissan.
And welcome to CBS Sports Championship Weekend from Tempe, Arizona, site of the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl for the National Championship of College Football. And last night it was a Happy New Year fiesta for the citizens of Tempe, and we hope it was for you out there as well. Happy, healthy, and safe. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien from Sun Devil Stadium. I'm joined by my partner, Boomer Esiason.
Our country is filled with monuments to students. Juniors who just finished finals. Athletes who won the big game. Seniors who went to the prom. Graduates who just landed jobs. Unfortunately, These monuments are for the way they celebrated and died.
Florida State and Notre Dame, the FedEx Orange Bowl, January 1st.
Just watch.
Then, it's the ultimate.
The battle for the national championship. It'll be settled on the field.
No more questions, no more doubts.
Number 1 Nebraska and number 2 Florida. The national championship is on CBS. Just watch.
A familiar face is back as hope returns.
Miss me?
The Golden Globe-nominated drama.
I'm moving for custody. They're not taking my daughter.
A whole new year of Chicago hope next Monday.
By the looks of it, it could be a whole new car company. It's one of the most successful car companies anywhere. It has the most innovative minivans in the world, the friendliest cars on the planet, and some of the most fun that ever prowled the streets. Plymouth. It's not just a new line of cars, but a whole new line of thinking. From Plymouth Place, our mobile information centers and showroom, to an internet showroom in your own home. Plymouth is one clever idea after another, after another, after another. Call now for your free San Diego Visitor's Guide. 1-800-701-WAVE.
Attention local business owners. Turn on to the power of television advertising with WLIG TV. Promote your business in our top-rated shows, including Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Oprah Winfrey, Star Trek, Inside Edition, and our blockbuster movies. WLIG will bring your business into 3.5 million homes in the tri-state area. That's nearly 10 million viewers. We take care of everything, including producing your commercial. So call our sales department today and get the power of television advertising with WLIG TV.
If you want to make music your life, consider Five Towns College, a fully accredited learning institution offering 2- and 4-year degrees in jazz commercial music, audio engineering, music business, songwriting, composition, music education, instrument repair, and video music. Five Towns College is now located on an exciting new 34-acre campus in Huntington, Long Island. The new campus features state-of-the-art facilities and recording studios, including an acoustically perfect performance center. So call Five Towns College and make music your life.
Long Island's most powerful hour of game shows. Take the Jeopardy Challenge at 6 and spin the Wheel of Fortune at 6:30. Right, Pat?
That's right, Alex. It's all here on Long Island's great entertainment station, WLIG TV 55.
A winning combination.
You've seen it on TV news shows, read about it in the paper, and now it's available to you through this TV offer. A study on over 3,000 people by a doctor in Chicago produced these amazing results. The average person lost a pound a week over a 6-month period. That's 26 pounds in 26 weeks without fasting, dieting, or exercising. You eat what you want when you want it. All you do is sniff one of these aroma pens. Before each meal, your brain does the rest. Since the brain, not the stomach, tells us when we're full, you can make the brain think you're full by inhaling certain pleasant aromas. You fill up quicker, eat less, and lose weight. We're so sure it works that we can make this offer. Either you lose 8 pounds in the next 8 weeks using Slim Sense, or we refund your money, no questions asked. Call now, toll-free, 1-800-95-AROMA, and for only $19.95, we rush you a 60-day supply of Slim Scent pens with this money-back guarantee. Either lose 8 pounds in the next 8 weeks, or you pay nothing. That's 1-800-95-AROMA. You have nothing to lose but the weight.
An attack by a savage creature results in tragedy for one of the crew. On Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Today at 4 on TV 55.
It's the classic tale of a Hollywood rise and fall.
You ready, Miss, what's your name?
You'll soon know your name, mister. The whole world's going to know it.
Of the love of a newfound sensation.
If she clicks, Oliver, you've got a star overnight.
And a downtrodden matinee idol.
You're a great star, Norman, but there's nobody so big that he can afford to have people refuse to work with him.
Janet Gaynor, and Frederick March. A Star is Born.